How's it going, everyone? I am out here back at Megiddo to try again. One development today, the tee pads they're not really covered in snow anymore. It's very muddy out here, however, but at least I can get grip on the tee pads. I'm gonna see if I can find those two discs too that landed in the woods or in the creek and stuff over on hole 2. But yeah, let's give this a shot and see how today goes. All right, hole 2 here, 276 feet. The goal in this one, the basket's gonna be over here. Just fade in, you have to cross the creek 2 times. So as I get to my drive here on hole 2, I just pulled it a little too straight. My drive ended up back on these rocks over that way. Hole 3 is just 219. Here's off the tee pad. You're just gonna cross, there's a creek there and over there, and the basket's right here. All right, so a quick little pause in the video. As I was editing, I got to hole 3 here and I realized I didn't have video of my putt. I got a phone call during this time and I didn't think it affected the video, but it must have. So unfortunately I don't have this putt. I did make it. It was only about a 15-foot putt. You'll kind of notice it's a trend. If you come up short or a little long, left or right on some of these baskets, you'll get yourself in really interesting creek scenarios, especially when it's all muddy and snowy, kind of like today. So we're going to hole number 4 next, which is it's one of our best par 4s in the area. It's not very long, but it's a very demanding hole. It's really cool, especially the second shot. Okay, here we are on hole 4. It is 405 feet, but it's a wonderful par 4. So off the tee pad here, I just want to pop something up there, let it finish over here. All right, so again, that's about where you can see the tee post right there. So you come up here, I'm going flat. I get to where I'm at now and I want to hyzer into this flat part. Down in the creek is good because you get casual relief. The basket is on top of the hill right there. It's a really fun upshot, very treacherous to the right. So we're gonna see where we landed and attack the green. All right, coming up to my disc here, it's just right down there. I'm gonna have to throw a flip up putter shot left to right. So let's see if we can execute the shot. All right, here we are in hole 5. It's 315. Straight down the tunnel. The basket's gonna be right in that little section after you hit it all the way straight. So here's the cool thing that I kind of play my game by, that I find relevant to right now. So I lost that Tesla in the creek when I tried to play out here when it was more snowy. Now that I've replaced it with a different, I went from plasma to proton. This proton flies way more like what I want it to fly like. So don't freak out when you lose a disc. Just enjoy finding something else that replaces it, and it might even help you more than the previous disc could ever do. So it's a good scenario. Now we move on to the absolute easiest par 3 in the course. Basket's right above my finger. It is 186 feet. Okay, here we are on hole 7, 268 feet. Just want to pull a shot to the right there and finish right over here. can't see the basket, but it's directly behind, it's behind that big tree. Maybe like that region. All right, so hole 8 is 435 feet. You just go over this hill. You might be able to see the top of the basket. And the top of the basket's is right that. Not a good run, but you know what? It's okay. Hole 9, 258 feet. This is an interesting one. You gotta throw, I throw an anhyzer through here and the basket's essentially over there. One other thing to mention, this basket is elevated on top of this sweet little rock hill, sorry. Nice little elevated basket here. So some things I've noticed you can't really see. For example, when people play De La on film, you don't really notice that there's just steep ravines everywhere. It's hard to even tell from here, but a lot of these holes, oh, as I almost fall, we're good. Yeah, a lot of these holes just have these huge drop-offs off the side that you can't really tell unless you have a bad shot or get a unfortunate kick or something. But this course is really unlike anything else we have. It's got so much up and down. Okay, not like anything else we have, but we don't have repetitive up and down elevations anywhere else but here, really. Okay, so hole number 10, it's 294 feet, dead freaking straight. You got this nice tunnel to hit, leading you right to the basket. Kind of forgot to do my little mid-round update, but I think I'm sitting like 5 or 6 down. This is a weird course for me. I love to bogey out here, and starting with the holes we're getting to, I mean, I have rounds out here where I have 8 birdies and finish like 2 down, which is unacceptable. We have one more par 4 coming up, and we have maybe 3 or 4 challenging par 3s. So let's check out hole 11 here. This is probably the signature hole in the course in my opinion, if not hole 4. But yeah, let's check it out. 11. It's only 387 feet off this tee pad here. Huge elevation drop. The baskets, you can see the orange right there. But yeah, you go essentially down this big hill. I'll kind of walk to the end here to show you. Just a big ravine all around you. And then there's a creek that plays OB that runs along the left-hand side the whole way, right there, down that path. So I usually will take a mid-range in the summertime and just pop it out, let it float and fade back. That'll work. Okay, finally found my disc. It's right here. Basket's up there. I'm gonna take my casual relief towards the tee pad and putt from here. So I'll have a nice crafty little window to shoot through. Oh well. Okay, here we are on hole 12, 444. Doesn't play like 444 though. You cross this ravine, you know, the normal trend here. Go up there, you want to pop it over, push, and then fade. The basket's going to eventually be over here. All right, middle fairway. I definitely pulled that shot a bit, but it'll play. All right, hole number 13. We have a 338-foot dog leg right. The basket's gonna be over here. I'm gonna throw a mid ante over there. This hyzer is also a viable option. Bit short. Here we are on hole number 14, 287 feet. Off the tee pad here, it's a slight anhyzer, hold it the whole way. If I split between these trees, I didn't really want to have to walk all the way down this ravine to put the catch cam up, but you can't really see from the tee, so I don't want to give you guys a false impression of the hole. (15) 474 feet, par 3. Gotta go over these trees here, push it, flex slow, kind of hold the hyzer, and the pin, you're not gonna be able to see it, but it's way down in there. I got after that shot way too hard. Hit a tree to the right and kicked down before halfway to the hole probably. So I'll be extremely happy to save 3, but probably be a 4. As we get to the drive here, I'll kind of walk you out and show you what I'm looking at. The basket is, let's see. Okay, it's right there, you can see it. So I'm gonna have to either play for 4, take an easy 4, throw a hyzer over there, or I can throw a force flex flick shot. Looks like I turned it over just a little bit too much, so we're gonna have to settle for 4 on this one. All right, so unfortunately I didn't make that hole look very good. It's one of my favorite holes out here. It's a great par 3, gold level par 3. But moving on to 16, if I'm able to, I'll insert the footage here. This is the disc golf guy ace I got. Come on, get on it. Come on, drop, get in. Boom! All right, so hole 16, 216 feet off the tee, just straight down the hill, right in the middle, right there. Oh, come on. Okay, so only 2 more holes. This has been a long one today, having to go back and forth so many times in the mud and the slush. It's okay though. I'd probably take 3-3 to finish this. We'll see. This one I 2 more than 18 for sure. It's 281 feet. Drops off a cliff again. Basket's right there mounted in a log. Hole 18, 354 feet. It's gonna be another tough one. Kick anything, go right. That's really bad down there. It's straight between those trees. And it's across a big creek. The tee pad is here. I'm sitting in the middle. Here's about what you can see off the tee. And then there's the basket. All right, so that was Megiddo. I shot a 46. I pop up my scorecard here on the screen. I I made 2 longer circle 1 putts, 0 circle 2 putts, and I missed 1 circle 1 putt on hole 5. But yeah, a bogey on 15. One thing I noticed from the round, it was way easier playing that course in the winter. There's not as much stuff to hit. The foliage not being grown in makes the putting easier too. You're not having those weird distractions or like having kind of like a little tree in between your swing or something. So that was great. It's definitely one of my better rounds out there. It's a 10 down on that layout. The longs play much harder. I'm gonna try to cycle through all of the short layouts on courses before I hit the longs. Besides Northwood Gold, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do the long or the short first on that one. But yeah, so a little backstory on Megiddo. Kip Toffer is the course designer. So the story behind Kip, he wasn't really in our community at all, the disc golf community rather. He's from Morton, I believe. And he has a landscape background. He played casually, but nothing club related. And then he comes out and makes this championship level course. Just blew a lot of people away, which it should, because that's awesome that somebody with a different background can kind of come in and just make something and envision the course and bring it to fruition. So that's really cool. He also has a lot of help with Nate and Greg Nettles, Nate Heinold being Nate, sorry, with making the existing Northwood Gold, and they're going to make the new one too. I think Kip is mainly heading the new course out at Northwood, and possibly even the Kennel Lake course. So great job by all of them, and they're just great for our disc golf community. Especially, one more thing, Megiddo has beautiful stairs and all these nice structures to help you get across all of the ravines, and it's just great. We don't really have that in too many places, besides there in Northwood Gold, which they might have brought in even private contracting to do some work out there. So, like I said, that was Megiddo, and next week I'm not sure where I'm gonna play. It's been 60 degrees here in Illinois for like a week, and it's in December, end of the year. That's awesome. I don't want to go ahead and just say where I'm going to play because I'm not sure. Maybe I might go back to a short course like ICC. It's similar to Megiddo, but it's way shorter. I have a friend that really wants to see that. Or I might go play in a couple 9-holers or something. Either way, I'll find something to do. I have a tournament next week as well, which would be the weekend after you're watching this video. I'm going to try to do a tournament video. I'm not sure if it's going to impact my play positively or negatively, but it's a doubles tournament, so I'm sure I can figure something out and kind of give it a go. Because next year, I'll probably have my wife do the videos while I play, and you're going to be at her discretion and see what she wants to film, so it'll be kind of fun. As always, thank you to my sponsors, Plastic Addicts, MVP Disc Sports, and Paragon Apparel. And I'm having a blast making these videos, especially since it's been so nice out. So I hope you guys are enjoying them, and I'm gonna keep on trying to pump them out. So thanks for watching as always, guys, and we'll see you later.